Hey everybody, this is Haley with Cornerstone Physical Therapy. I just want to give you a couple tips and tricks if you're sitting at home doing a lot more sitting, watching TV, or just kind of hanging out. Probably going to get a little tight in the hips, a little tight in the upper back. So a couple things you can do if you've got a foam roller. I'm going to give you about 3 stretches that you can work on at home. If you don't have a foam roller, I'll show you ways you can kind of modify that. First things first, if you're sitting, I want you to sit with the foam roller behind you. You're going to go into a position with that foam roller below the shoulder blades. So we're going to kind of be leaning. I want you to work on supporting the cervical spine, so hands right at the base of the skull. You're going to be moving through the upper part of the back versus the neck. So from there, all you're going to do is you're going to kind of extend with those elbows up and over towards the ceiling. So notice that we're not going into extension through the cervical spine, we're just working through the upper part of the back. So, over the foam roller, you can take a couple good deep breaths, and we can also work different parts of the spine. So you can do a little bit of a roll down, same thing just through the thoracic spine. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can actually go into a little bit of a rotation with that too. So I'm going to go back down below the shoulder blades. From here, into that extension, try to keep your mid part of that spine along the foam roller, and you can actually go into a little bit of a rotation to the side, back to the middle, and to the other side and back to the middle. But notice I didn't roll my hips or kind of lift up through the upper part of the back. You can do that at a couple different levels of the spine too. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use a normal pillow. So same thing applies. You're just going to go into a roll with a pillow, kind of a tight roll. You can use a couch pillow. They usually are a little bit more firm. So the pillow's going to be rolled in that tight fold. Same thing. Support the cervical spine and give a little bit of a stretch over top of that foam roller. You can go into some rotation with that also. So that's number 1. We're going to extend through the upper part of the back. Number 2, we're going to go back to the foam roller. We're going to take that foam roller to the wall. In the wall position, I want you to start right around chin line, upper part of that neck. We're going to go forearms on. I want you to think about elbows stay tight, hands stay apart. From there, we're going to put a little pressure into the foam roller. That foam roller is going to go up the wall. So I want you to think about pushing through that chest. Make sure you're not overextending through the lumbar spine. Into a nice good stretch up into the shoulders and upper part of that neck. If you don't have a foam roller, same thing can apply. You can use the wall itself. So a little pressure with the outsides of the hands. Elbows are in tight. We're going to run those hands, keeping pressure into the wall. Up through that tall reach. Same thing. Make sure you're not overextending through the lumbar spine. So you can do that same thing for several reps, trying to stay tight through the upper back. Awesome. And number 3, back to the foam roller. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the ground. So you're gonna be laying on your side. Foam roller's gonna be in front of you. That bottom hand's gonna be straight out to the front. Knee's gonna come up on the foam roller to the front of you. So your goal is a little bit of pressure through the knee. That's gonna kind of keep the hips locked in, keep the low back locked in. So hands to the front. You're gonna kind of watch that hand as that hand goes up and over. And you're gonna rotate, trying to face that chest towards the ceiling. So from here, nice big deep breath. Knees staying in contact with the foam roller. And then you're gonna come back and up and over into that starting position. So open, watching that hand, and then back up and over. If you don't have a foam roller, same motion. We're gonna kind of come up, knee towards the chest with the upper part of the leg. Bottom hand's gonna lock that knee in. And then we'll proceed the same way. So reach starts in the front, follow that hand up and over. Your goal here is use that hand, lock down that knee towards the floor. Deep breath, and then back to start. So 3 tips and tricks, unlock the upper part of the back if you're doing a little bit more sitting. Feel free to call us with any questions or concerns. We're still open at this time, so we'll be here. Good luck, everybody.